In life, in homeschooling, in business, in whatever, it's tough to find the right balance between flexibility and structure. So please use this as a starting point. You don't have to slavishly adhere to it, but we believe this can help you. And just to kind of get you going, you'll notice that when you hop in on view only mode. You're going to go click on File. You're going to make a copy, like my annual academic year 2029. I'm just 2029. I'm just putting that in there. So you make a copy, and now that you've made a copy, it's yours. You can edit it as you see fit. You cannot edit it until you've made that copy. Here's the main thing: is you want to set for yourself how many hours of total schooling do you want to do for the year. I have here 774. That's kind of just a made up number. It could go up from there. It could go down from there, depending on how old your kids are, depending on what mix of topics you want them to cover, depending on what you even define as school. So anyway, take that with a grain of salt. But here's the main thing: is that regardless of your philosophy and your circumstances, we want to strongly encourage you to have some annual target and maybe to do some research on your own for what a typical school year looks like in terms of total hours spent in study. And we have these categories from here. We've got a full week, we've got a 2/3 week, a 1/2 week, a 1/3 week, and a free week. Of course, you could modify that as you see fit. And a full week we have as 24 hours, and therefore 2/3 of 24 is 16, 1/2 of 24 is 12, 1/3 of 24 is 8. You get the idea. So let's see how it works. First thing that you're going to do is you are going to define the beginning of your academic year. So if you want to say that your academic year begins September 1st of 2025, great. If you're getting into homeschooling and you're starting late and you say, well, I'm starting on November 8th of 2028, cool. Well, now November 8th just became the beginning of your week, and you'll notice all these dates have kind of fallen in line. They're staggered in 1 week periods, and you have week 1, week 2, week 3, etc., etc. So what you do now is you just click on the full week and you determine, or the week type, and you drop down and say, well, I want this one to be a full week, or I want this one to be a 2/3 week, or I want it to be a 1/3 week. And so we'll go. Notice up here right now we've got 18 full weeks and 7 2/3 weeks. I'm going to turn this full week into a 2/3 week, and let's take a look what happens in the top left. Automatically, we went down from 18 to 17 full weeks, and we went up from 7 to 8 2/3 weeks, and that impacted our total hours. So you can toggle with this until you get to your overall target. And this is a really nice way of looking and saying, are we really going to do a 2/3 week on Christmas week? Well, probably not. Let's just make that a free week. And you punch in free week, and you say, okay, well, I wanted to have 712 hours. So if I wanted to have 712 hours, I better beef up a couple, of these lighter weeks, like this 1/3 week over here. Maybe I'll make it a full week. And now I'm at 712. So I've gotten to my target. Now you get to go in and sort of massage your calendar weeks and maybe even months in advance to plan for the fun. This really became important for us as we were getting into world schooling and into road schooling. We didn't want to miss the opportunities to enjoy life, but we also wanted to make sure that we were on track and covering all our bases scholastically with the kids.